Hi guys, welcome to Blind Location. I'm a little sick today, so please bear with me. Last Blind Location with Sadie, I talked to you guys about mood boards, and I told you that this time around I was going to go into more detail about how I make a mood board, what that means. So today, the Blind Location is with Adam Barber, and I'm going to show you guys how I created his mood board using Pinterest, and we're going to get into Photoshop a little bit too. My buddy Adam runs a nonprofit called Project Route USA, and what they do is they take plastic out of the ocean and they upcycle it into art. So what I want to do today with the mood board is I want to incorporate that a little bit into it. Normally with the mood board, what I would do is I would be incorporating the brand into it or the location or whatever, but I don't have a brand today, and I don't know where the location is going to be because it's blind location. So I'm going to focus on Adam today. My buddy Adam is really animated. He's crazy actually. He's really tall, he's lanky, he runs the nonprofit I was telling you about. So today with the mood board, we're gonna incorporate all these things. When I'm in Pinterest, the thing that I'm going for is the mood of the shoot, like what I want the mood to look like. With blind location, I'm not really so much focusing on the mood as I am the model. And today, since I know the model, I'm just going to focus on characteristics of Adam that I already know. I know that he's animated. Animated reminds me of the word movement, so I'm going to type that word in. Movement. He's also a male. Also going to type in the word model and photo shoot because throwing those two words in really helps you narrow down your search to professional looking photos. Now, after I've typed that in, Pinterest has brought me to the screen with a lot of male models moving. What I normally do is I scroll until something speaks to me. So let me tell you what doesn't speak to me. The ballet moves that I'm seeing, some of these, those are not really speaking to me because Adam is not a dancer. But look at this. This is cool. Looks like anyone could probably do something like that. So I'm just going to click on this one. And what that does is it's going to bring up more photos that are similar. So once I find a photo that really speaks to me, and I mean, everyone's different, right? I don't know what's going to speak to you. You don't know what's going to speak to me. But once I find one that speaks to me, I'm going to click on it and I'm going to save it. So let's do this one. I'm just going to right click it and save it as movement. Another thing I can think of is he has blue eyes. So let's type in blue eyes, male, model, photo shoot. Here we go. Now we have all these beautiful men with beautiful blue eyes. And I'm going to pick a photo that inspires me again. Here's a good one. And each time you click on an image, remember, it's just going to bring you to more images that are closer to that search. I like this one. I have no reason not like it other than the fact that it fits the mood that's in my head. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to show what our brains are thinking, right? It's a visual representation of what we think. Another thing that describes Adam is his nonprofit. He works with a lot of plastic. So I'm going to put in plastic, model, photo shoot, and let's see what happens. Cool. So I like this one. I ended up using this image in the final mood board. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then what that's going to do is it's going to lead me to other images of plastic. And sometimes you're going to hit the jackpot with these and you're going to find photos that are really going to speak to you, that some things that you didn't even think about before, like this one's weird. Like this one, she's like laying in a pile of cups. That's cool. I didn't think about cups. You know, this one, they use the plastic around lemons. So a lot of times what happens when you start digging on Pinterest and you start clicking around, is it's going to lead you down these little rabbit holes, as I like to call them. As you could see, as we were going, I was saving a few of those photos into a folder over here. And what I normally do is I'll just take all those photos, drag them right into Photoshop, and they're going to appear in here. Now, I want to get them all on this blank sheet right here. So all I got to do is Command A, Command C, which copies the photo, and then Command V. And I can paste it in there and I can just move it around wherever I want. And I do that with each image. Super easy, super simple. And by the time I'm done, I have this really cool collage. Like this is the one that we used for the shoot today. These are the final images I came up with for today's photo shoot with Adam. As you can see, what we talked about here, we got a movement image. We've got another one right here. Actually, this image is what inspired me to have him bring a skateboard because he looks like he could be on a skateboard. We've got all these shots of eyes, and I wanted to remember to shoot Adam's eyes because they're so beautiful. And then also we have these plastic photos. By now we've come to the end of Blind Location. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Today we talked about how to create a mood board and how I use Pinterest and Photoshop to do that. You saw how I executed that during the shoot, and hopefully if you guys try this at home or when you're out and about, out on the town, taking photos, that you guys can also see how it really comes in handy to just have something to reference back to. Also to have something that the model can see, like a visual representation of like what's going on in your brain, or if you're working with a brand or a company or whatever, like they can see it too. Like people really like when we do this stuff, you know, it seems professional because it is. We're organized, you know, we're more on top of things, and also people can see what we see, which is really powerful. I hope that helps, guys, and thank you for watching.
Hey guys, I'm Sydney, and I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. We're doing my vision board here. We're with my friend Adam. I want to thank Adam for the amount of energy that he possesses. Guys, if anybody else out there wants to help me out with a little blind location, you could DM me, send me a carrier pigeon. You could, you know, tin can with a wire, whatever. Lots of ways to hit me up on Instagram. Sydney Prather. Oh, that's me. Sydney Prather.
See you later, guys. Thank you.